presented by Disney Parks and part of Rivalry Week presented by Cisco. It's the number 3 Tar Heels against the number 5 Blue Devils. The 40th time they meet when to the winner tonight goes first place in the Atlantic Coast Conference and the inside track to a number 1 seed come tournament time. Good evening, everybody. Mike Patrick along with Dick Vitale. It's great to have you with us. If you're North Carolina, the way you're playing right now.
Indeed, at this time of the season when teams need other stars to emerge, it just might be too.
They're doubling up every time Hansbrough touches the ball inside, trying to get it out of that double team as you look at the Blue Devils this year.
Welcome back to Cameron Indoor Stadium. Carolina with the lead over Duke early 14 to 6. It was in the 70s today, and it becomes an oven in here. So the more guys you can use, and Roy likes to use it deep. All right, Len, let's take a look at the lineups first for the visiting Golden Eagles of Marquette at 22-4. They start 3 guards. James, the point guard, McNeil and Matthews. And up front, they've got Dwight Burke and Lazar Hayward, who was one of the top 10 rebounders in the conference. For the Hoyas, they have switched from a 3 to a 2-guard lineup. John Thompson, who's now in his 5th year, the very image of his father. Sounds like him, looks like him, mannerisms like him. If he has anywhere near. That is the recently opened World War II Memorial in D.C. Only been there a couple of years and one of the most popular beautiful cities. Here's Georgetown's tournament resume and what they hope to improve on to get them into the NCAA.
Got a guy like Terrell McNeil, nifty, versatile.
Big East, how do you determine who's the best one? Well, here's one way, the Elmore Index. This formula, Len, we all learn formulas in high school.
Humble ability to try to insert objective comparison in what is too often a subjective evaluation of player of the year, a beauty contest, and the values are equivalent to their importance. And when you take a look at the measurement in the Big East,
the odds-on favorite for most people as the player of the year in the NCAA. I mean, 14-2 rebounds to go with almost 23 points a game.
But the key to that game, as I mentioned earlier, was the fact that Marquette able to outscore Georgetown 30-8 from the free throw line. And you expect Georgetown to have the advantage in free throw attempts because they're the bigger team.
Right now. 4 conference losses.
Yeah, Duke put a little breathing room between them and Wake.
I mean, these guys hit everything from 3-point range for the game. They shot or for the half they shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's all about the little things. Georgetown missing 6 free throws.
Turn the line.
And take a look at the touches for Greg Monroe throughout this game.
Up next, the battle for first in the Big 12. They won't have Blake Griffin, but Oklahoma will have perhaps the best freshman in the country. Willie Warren scored 27 Saturday. He'll need a big one tonight.
Boy, and they'll need him tonight without Blake Griffin against Oklahoma. It's a shame that Griffin will not be able to play with Summers held 12 points below his average. Within 8 or 10 points, Louisville has an answer. Here are the updated standings. AA bid. Conventional wisdom, 8 out of 10. UConn, Louisville, Pitt, and Syracuse. Thank you so much.
And that's why they call
Terrence Williams dangerously close to a triple-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Wrapping this one up at 71-58. Here's what Louisville has left. And that'll be a primetime game, and then the Big East Championship.
Of all the visitors from Lawrence. Sharon Collins, Morningstar, Taylor, Morris, and Aldridge. Johnson, Warren, Crocker, Taylor Griffin. Plays of the last 30 years. Tonight, number 14 on ESPN next. 7 o'clock Eastern, number 2 UConn, number 10 Marquette. That's during the ACC Championship.
Boy, that play-by-play guy. What a great year Jarrell McNeil has had. Wesley Matthews will make an NBA team. And of course, Dominique James has been around forever. He's an outstanding player. Buzz Williams will definitely.
Well, at the top of the Big 12 standings, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and really a round robin as far as the games that are left, right?
Absolutely. And you know what stands out there? Markeith and Marcus Morris struggle. But, you know, sooner or later, they're starting to grow up, and he's just pushing the right buttons.
Yeah. Well, as I said, Collins is the man that you would expect who would have perfect.
He averages 9 a game. He has 16 and a half. Kansas leading.
Well, here are the guys that were on the spot tonight.
Playing off of Blake Griffin. Willie Warren is the only one of those 3 players, Ron, that can get his own shot off the dribble.
He can create.
Yes.
He can
the same thing here. He just put his hand at Davis's waist.
Ron Franklin, Fran Fraschilla, Holly Rowe, great to have you along. Sports Center is coming up immediately following the ball game as a whistle and a foul on the inbounds pass, and it's on Morningstar.